Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And today I want to talk about something really personal to me, and that is facing my anxiety. So, the reason why I'm making this video is I believe that there is breakthrough for you on the other side of your anxiety. Maybe you're something like me and you've grown up and you've had really bad anxiety your whole life. That is understandable. For me, I'm naturally introverted. That's just who I am. And you may not be able to tell that from the smile or being on camera, but for me, I'm naturally introverted. So growing up, I used to be the kid who you could stick in his bedroom and he'd be alone and quiet all the time because I loved being alone. But when you put me around kids, I would almost, be a recluse to myself in a corner somewhere because I didn't want to interact with people. And it gave me really bad anxiety at a young age to deal with people, even kids my age. So as I got older, I still had these same anxieties every time I would step on the basketball court. I would have butterflies to the point where I'd feel sick. And I was actually pretty good at sports, but I always felt that way. And because of my anxiety, I had low confidence. And so that's a vicious cycle where you have no confidence, so it just plays into your anxiety. So the next time you step into that situation, you go, I don't think I can do this. And then your anxiety says, yeah, you can't. So then it's this vicious cycle where you're just sitting there and you're beating yourself up and you feel trapped. And I just want to speak out against that real quick because each and every one of us has a power and a calling on our lives. And whether you are a person of faith, as I am, or if you're not, I just want to empower you with the fact that you are endued with power. So the thing is just find your lane. Don't be someone else. Because for me, I had to find who I am. Once I figured out who I was able to step into situations as a different person. Now, I don't want to sit there and say that and make you think, oh, he doesn't have anxiety anymore. No, I still do. But I just know that anxiety, if I just sit there and I think about it, I change it and I change my mindset to believe that it is excitement. That anxiety, those butterflies, I go, wow, I'm really excited to do this. And when I make that shift, it helps me be able to step on stage or get in front of this camera and talk to hundreds of people or talk to people, to be able to be on podcasts, to meet new people, to run a business that's been able to produce over 7 figures last year, or to be able to produce over 7 figures in general. The thing is that through it, it's not as difficult as I made it seem. I remember the first time I gave a speech was in front of 800 people, one of the first times, and I was so scared. I felt as if I was going to blow chunks everywhere, but I got up there and I delivered a powerful speech to the point where older people, younger people, middle-aged people were coming to me and talking about how great it was and how they were impacted. And I hear that quite often when I speak, is that, wow, that was really impactful. But it's not me. I believe and I have strong faith. For me, I believe the Holy Spirit is speaking. Because when I let him speak, the thing about that is he speaks so much more eloquently than me. So it's about taking the pressure off. For me, it's my faith. If I sit there and I pray and I say, Holy Spirit, speak through me, help me, then he speaks through me to a point where I know it's him and it's not me. And it's about becoming the best vessel I can be, the best person I can be, to be able to let him fully speak. Lastly, is if you're facing anxiety, just know that there's people out there, people like me, people like Russell Brunson. Russell Brunson's a better example than me. Russell Brunson is extremely introverted too, but he is a multi-millionaire. And that is simply because he was able to push through for a bigger why. So I want you to diagnose your anxiety, because it's okay to have anxiety. It's okay to be a little scared. That's how you know it's bigger than you. And when it's bigger than you, is just make sure that the why on the other side of it is also bigger too. Because if your why is bigger than your fear, and it's for others and not just for you, you'll push through and see it out. See it through. So I know I went a little bit over my 5 minutes, but I felt really strong about this as I've been in this situation a few times. And I just want to let you guys know that I'm here. You got this. Even if you don't feel like you got it, I promise you, if you have a big enough why, a big enough reason to, you will. And I just want to thank you guys for watching once again, and I'll see you guys in the next one.